Hi, this is about taking your pet for a walk. So, what is special in that? It's not special for you, but it is very, very special for your pet. Your pet is going to get some fresh air, going to pee. That's very crucial for his health. He's going to meet his friends. And your pet is very, very intelligent. He will remember the time, the duration for the walk, and he will be ready to go out every day. Say if you're going to take your pup around 7 a.m. in the morning, he will be ready. Around 7 a.m., he will be waiting to go out at the gate, close to the gate, close to the door. You just cannot skip it. You cannot give any excuse. So make a note, when you're going to have a pup in your house, you must devote your time for taking your pup out for a walk. So there are so many things when you take your pup, when you take your pet out for a walk. There are so many things. Let us talk about it one by one. First thing, if you tie the collar and tying the leash in the collar, first thing, very important, the collar around the neck of your pet shouldn't be tight. Second thing, it shouldn't be loose also. That is very, very dangerous. If he's seeing any stray dog or any other animal, or sometimes you just cannot predict things, because after all, it's an animal. So you need to train your dog for everything. There will be a lot of stray dogs, stray animals in your neighborhood. So when you're taking your pet for a walk, you should know how to keep the distance between the stray and your pet. That is very important. Second thing, about the leash, if the leash length is 1 meter, you just can't hold it in your hand and let your pup walk in front of you or back of you. No. At first, reduce the distance between your pet and you. Reduce the distance as much as possible. It shouldn't be, it's not like you have to hold him tight and, keep him very close to you. Just, it should be free at the same time. The leash distance, you need to consider it. It shouldn't walk in front of you. It should, at the same time, not at the back of you. If you take your pet for the walk, your pet should walk beside you. That is very important. And you cannot predict if there is any new animal, new dog, if there is any new stray animal comes close to him or if you come across any new stray animal, your dog is having the tendency to protect you. That is the first thing. It's not about anything else. At first, your dog is having the tendency to protect you. So that will pull the leash from your hand, and there will be the sudden, reaction. So you must be aware of everything. When you're taking your pet for your, when you're going for a walk with your pet, and if you see that if there is some new stray animal is coming close to you, you should know what you have to do. And you shouldn't just, uh, see, you shouldn't see or watch somewhere else and taking your pet on the road. Your focus is always on your pet. You should be very attentive. You are taking your pet for a walk. It means that your pet is not only going to do his routine, he's also going to meet his new friends or friends, people, and there are so many things. So you must be aware of what you are doing. You just can't talk to someone on the road and simply, let your pup to roam around. I mean, you have the leash, but still. So you must be very attentive when you take your pup for a walk. And if someone is very close to you, if you're uh, going to meet someone, there is no planning, but simply if you come across someone, if he is your neighbor or your friend, what do? You try to talk to the person. And you're holding the leash of your pet. Make sure about many things. Are you standing at the middle of the road or standing close to any house? Is there any stray dogs around you? Is there any vehicle passing by? There are so many things. You just can't stand and have a chit chat with your friend on the road when you take your pet for a walk. Because you will lose the attention. But after giving the proper training, your pet will remember the routes, the places, and also the people. And if you come across your friend, if you're going to say hi, it's not going to be the new thing for your pet. But if you're going to have a chit chat, if you're going to talk to him for 10 minutes, for 5 minutes, and if you're holding your pet, holding the leash in your hand, you must be aware of what's going on around you. That is very important. And you are training your pup. And you know the behavior of your pet. And if you go for your walk, if you come across anyone having their pet, If you're going to meet that person on the road with his pet, you are not aware of his pet's behavior, whether he is friendly or aggressive or not trained properly. You are not aware of anything. So it is advisable, at first you shouldn't let your pup to uh, you know meet his pet without knowing the behavior of his pet. You shouldn't let the pup to have a conversation with his pet. And say if you're going to take your pup out for a walk, and if there is some other pet residing inside of your friend's house or some neighbor's house, again the same thing. That you are not sure about many things. At first, the behavior of the the dog in their house. The second thing, you should know about this very well. You should understand it. Your pet is always having the tendency to protect you. Likewise, if there is a pet in your neighbor's house, first time if you're going to take your pet to his house, if he's there close to the gate, and if you're taking your small pup close to him, he will bite you. Sorry, he will bite your pet. Same thing. He is there to protect his family. That is harmful for your pet. Some people having a pet like a watchdog for security reason, to guard their house. If you have no clue about the behavior of their pet, it's going to be harmful for your pet. Your pet will suffer from it. It's not your pet's mistake, it's your mistake. Please try to understand the psychology of the animals. I'm not asking you to study the psychology of every animal on this planet. No. Just about your pet, about if you're going to have a puppy in your house. If it is a dog, just understand the behavior and also the natural, innate tendencies of the dog. You know about it. Dog is very friendly, very sportive, but it's very, very protective. You know about it. It's very loyal. So when you're taking your pup to someone else's house, and if there is a pet close to the gate, if their pet is standing next to the gate, and if you're taking your pup close to him, their pet will bite your pet. Their dog will bite your pet. Because he is meeting your pet, and that's the first time. Some dogs, excuse me, some dogs are very friendly, very sportive, but how do you know about it? Just because you are able to play with their pet, it doesn't mean that their pet will recognize your pet. It will not recognize him just because he knows you. Is not going to treat your pet in the same way. So there are many things. I will talk about it. Please wait and watch for further information. Till then, take care. Bye bye.